Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, bless up. Ladies and gentlemen, Clark TV to your brain again. You kind of recognize me little fashion over, fashion over design style today. There's something important when we want to discuss and share. We want to know say it kind of, it a bother me away, it a trouble me a little bit. So may I share it with you still. Right, guys, a major concern of me in terms of with the football and all. So family and friends just tune in and just listen keenly on what me have to share. Right? See all my little glasses here me have on location too. What me have to kind of work on. Alright. We have this problem in Jamaica in terms of with the football. Right? And it's a serious problem. Coaches, I could talk about coaches in Jamaica. In Jamaica, if you recognize with all of the coaches in our country, we coach the Premier League, these are the same coaches that coach the Manning Cup and coach all the other leagues in. Right? No opportunity is there for the younger coaches that will come up with brilliant ideas and creative ideas that can be able to change the scope. Them not get no chance. Right? The coaching selection go through the process of like politics, classism, friendship, and other means, right? But it don't go through the means of genuineship and the qualification and the hard working discipline and dedication of the coaches then, right? It go after the so-called fictitious reputation where they create, not where literally they earn. Right, so me I share these things with you now, make you understand. Me 52-year-old, young coaches like me in Jamaica, me have to connected in all of them area the way you hear me just mention. And I'm not going to do those things to justify say me are the suitable and most purposeful coach in any farmer institute. Right? Me have enough coaching experience to understand that coaching is a diverse thing. It's a unique thing. It's a creative thing. So you, even though you may not certified and then something, you can come up with some brilliant ideas in a coaching and it can be able to work. Even though I am certified, I'm certified with Manchester United in coaching academy, right? I'm certified with FIFA Advanced Level 1, in JFF Advanced, FIFA JFF Advanced Level 1, right? And me have a whole more certification, right? But these are some of the problems where the country have, right? Even in our female settings, these coaches are same coaches them where they I ensure some boy and them alone for fee. This thing where you hear them talk about the Caribbean coaches and all these things, the qualification for Caribbean coaches and all these things in our diaspora and them something there. It's a money making thing. Because if you spend your money or you spend your 50 or $60,000 for go do the courses and them something there, you still not get no job. And it come like it's a waste of time. Because every coach come, our coaches come about, them push you to do more, to pay more money for getting some more coaching. Right? So every style we have different coaches have. It's a money making thing. In our country, of our football have major issues, serious issues, right? Issues such as we style of play, we understanding our game, and the science will come with the game itself. None of the football that we play, if you look on our team, you recently have a player like Javon Watson, who recently come back in our Jamaica program. This player, I can recall, was a right back for Jamaica, right? And this player, during the previous time, I kind of observe and learn about him, even the previous in qualification round and these things. Javon Watson was a part of this program. Javon Watson started out as a wing back for Jamaica. And I see recently the coach, Tapper, put Javon Watson for play attacking midfield. What I want the people to understand, say, are two different specifications, right? Are two different specifications. A wing back is a quarter miler. A midfielder is a player who master the art of brain right? And that not say the wing back now brain, But when you combine these things, that's how you're able to set up for have a team in a right and proper way where you want it, right? So when you look on a midfielder, you never hear a man say, so the midfielder, you're fastest midfielder in the world, you don't hear sounds like those. You always hear the most creative midfielder, the most dedicated midfielder in terms of the cover and run back and them something. These are things we hear about midfielder and can use the ball and create opportunities and these things. Right? That is what midfield is. The biggest problem with the football in Jamaica, our midfield. With basic principle of playing, with simple technique, the ability to share the ball, and off the ball movements, right? If you don't have good midfield, you're not going to be able to score a goal or score goals in a game, right? If the team forward, right, get one chance, it shows how poor the midfield be, right? Because midfielder, if you have to set up your team around creation or creativity of creating option for score. So if the forward or the striker can get multiple chances, attacking midfielder can get multiple chances as well. And you will have more option in order to score. Right? I have a format of playing is with patience, penetration. Right? I don't see that playing a Jamaica team. The only time Jamaica team play and utilize that format is when them a warm up. Once on the whistle blow, the referee come out there, everything change. Right? I want the people to understand, my subscribers, Clark TV family and friends, I want to understand, say, this is all football being in Jamaica. And it's serious, it's a problem. It's not working out, right? We need to master the art of what we midfielder is in order to create whole heap of chances in terms of. I want to remind me of our last 5 or 10 years, how many times Jamaica scored more than 2 or 3 goals in any football competition. Remember one time we beat one of them Caribbean country about 5. But we are talking about between Mexico and all these other. We don't pass 2 goals. Or luckily, we barely score 1. Right? With the situation with Paul Hall coming in as a coach, I didn't know from earlier on that when Paul Hall come in, they may not go get rid of Theodore Whitmore. Because what Jamaica football need at this point in time, it need financial support. And I don't think Theodore Whitmore and the people in Jamaica, we have money we have put to football. I don't think the president recognize or see eye to eye with Theodore Whitmore and those people. It's not going to work out. Those people not going to put their money against Theodore Whitmore. Right? So then carrying Paul Hall to improve upon the contribution aspect, the sponsorship aspect, the supporting aspect for the financial aspect of the football so we can go further. Jamaica still can go to the World Cup. Remember that. Don't lose sight of it. And I recognize that with this new coach, we have to give this new coach our support. Even though the leadership in our football still is a problem. Right? The leadership is still something we need to work on. Right? So some of those issues we need to iron out and to really understand clearly. Right? With football quality not going to be able to be the best. From 1998, right, René Simões come to this country and educate the mass and the land about football, including myself, right? When you look on the field have to be much better than the field where we have right now. We have to have better qualities field. The field them cannot work out in Jamaica, so hence it affect all process of football. Everything we have to do with the use in the ball, the field, affected, right? Because if you make me have to teach you them about control and pass, to get them body behind the ball 100%, and them have to watch the ball all the way from the ball pass and them teammate in order to come to them, in order to make sure that them foot can contact it, because the field them is so bad, right? We need to prioritize for even have at least 3 good fields in Jamaica, right? And when we say 3 good field, even if it has to sacrifice some of my community efforts, we have to get the football moving forward so we can have a better and brighter future in terms of with the football. Right? When you look on the field, it not going to work out. So that is an area where we need to make improvement with. And the only thing we have to do with the field is peer talking. Not never really done it. right? The best move so far, when I say, I seems up at the bar center, up at the JFF's in center, Orisburg, them put in Astra surface up there, and that is good, right? Because we have some surface so we are playing in some qualifying games, like all in the US, where we are going to need, right? Because coaches use all kind of strategy in order to win games. So if them you're not accustomed to playing on them surface, then we carry there to play it. So it's a good move that when the JFF make in terms of putting that surface right there. Alright, I can move on to like all the brain player. The player we use in brain. In this country, if you are a short player, a slim player, an inside ball leg player, you have no future in Jamaica football. Right? They use short player, but those players have an exceptional standout. Right? Jamaica coaches. Me not blame the football now, me I blame the coaches and the concept of the coaches them. They deal with speed and strength, then don't deal with brain. Right? Because what they don't understand, say, the game is about brain. Right? And if the smarter the player you have a player who is educated and smarter, the better your team is. Because when I mentioned earlier on or before in one of my vlogging them, when the football, the college pool come around, most of the players they want to hear about in the Manning Cup cannot be with them because they don't have a qualification in order to get a scholarship from an educational standpoint. So that is something where the coaches them have to work on in another country as well. Right? We need to get those things intact. Right? Stop look on a player and we a player from the height and showing strong. Right? We a player from him brain. From him brain, him ability to think the game and be able to be creative in a playing. We the player from him brain, coaches in a Jamaica. Get this to a tough brain. The brain of the player are the most important thing to get the player brilliant. That me want to know work on and think that. And think about from them perspective. All like football them want to sit down and watch and try to educate youth pan and them something there. It come down to the brain power of the player and the technique. So over a period of time the players might matriculate and be a better player with all like fundamentals you have to do with the game. If a man tall in a Jamaica, them are going to force him feeling good. And him are going to crack when it matters most. He not going to be able to perform when it matters most. Because they don't prioritize this man as from the ability and brain in order to think the game first. Right? I'm going to take one little bit in the break and then I forward back to you. Okay? So, just stay tuned.